The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, all so like the faces of people passing by. We pray, shaking and singing, how do you do? They really sing, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wakes up where the clouds are far behind. Like a lemon drop, high above the chimney top, that's
Oh my God.
Welcome, friends and family. Thanks to all of you for traveling so far and wide and surviving Armageddon to come witness Mary and Charles announce their vows and celebrate with them on this 16th day of July, 2011, a beautiful day. Those who stand here with you today honor this union and vow to support you both on your journey together. Love unconditionally and without fear. Love is a friendship, a feeling of truly being understood. It is acceptance for who we are. It is sharing and forgiving. At times, it is a day in and day out chronicle of irritation and compromises, big victories, small disappointments, and working together for a common goal. Hearts will come and go, but love is ultimately a choice. Choosing love is choosing to be vulnerable, and choosing to let others be vulnerable is choosing to love. Love is knowing someone's flaws and weaknesses, but focusing on their strengths. When we choose to see with eyes of love, we find compassion, kindness, and we find love. Mary and Charles will exchange rings as a physical symbol of the vows they are making to one another. As the ceremony proceeds, will the families and friends of Mary and Charles please warm these rings by holding them in your hands, pausing for a moment, and making your wishes for the couple and for their future together before you pass them on to the next person. These rings will not only be a gift from one to another, but will be given with the love, support, and wisdom of their family and friends. The rings may not make it all the way around the room, and that's okay. I'll call for them when we're ready.
Oh, I don't know.
Charles and Mary, may you live your life together as a blessing and comfort to each other. May your love be as beautiful on each day you share it as it is on this day of celebration. May each day you share be as precious to you as the day you first fell in love. May you always see and encourage the best in each other. May the challenges life brings your way make your marriage even stronger. Remember to confide in your partner and ask for help when you need it. Remember that true friendship is the basis for any lasting relationship. May you always be each other's best friend and greatest love. The couple has asked some friends of theirs to read whatever they want at this ceremony today. Lisa? I wanted to say something really sweet. I'd like to start off with something very funny. And it is a poem by Pam Ayres, and she is a poet who writes a lot of poetry. It's called Yes, I'll Marry You. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear, and here's the reason why. So I can push you out of bed when the baby starts to cry. And if we hear a knocking, and it's creaky and it's late, I hand you the torch, you see, and you investigate. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. You may not apprehend it, but when the clothes dryer goes, it's you who has to mend it. You have to face the neighbor should our Labrador attack him. And if the drunk fondles me, it's you who has to whack him. Yes, I'll marry you. You're viral and you're lean. My house is a pigsty. You can help to keep it clean. It's you who has to work the drill and put the curtain track. But when I've got PMS, it's you who gets the flack. I do see great advantages, but none of them for you. And so before you see the light, I do. I have another poem, a really short thing, and it's called La Vita Nuova, and it's the new life, and it's very short. It goes like this. In that book, which is my memory, on the first page, that is the chapter when I first met you. Appear the words, here begins a new life. Okay, Liz. Who's next? To love is not to possess, by James Kavanaugh. To love is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find passing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is finally to be able to be who we really are, no longer clinging in childish dependencies, nor docilely living separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself, and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are openly free to be who they really are and always secretly were, in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love can alone abide. Al?
Knowledge. Knowledge is what brings us together. Actually, no. Maybe it's not marriage that brings us together as much as it is love.
Love brings us here today. Charles' love for Mary, and Mary's love for Charles. Marriage is the outward expression of that love, of that devotion, of that commitment. We're blessed to witness that expression. To witness love's transition from a romantic idea, a pursuit, an aspiration, the transition of what love can be. Now, Wilfred Arlen Peterson writes in The Art of Good Marriage that happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. A marriage, the little things are the big things. It's standing together facing the world. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow fully. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. It's also important to remember that you must live each day with the knowledge that there is no promise of tomorrow. Mitch Albrum, who wrote Tuesdays with Mary, reminds us there are a few rules I know to be true about love and marriage. If you don't respect the person, you're going to have trouble. If you don't know how to compromise, you're going to have a lot of trouble. If you can't talk openly about what goes on between you, you're going to have a lot of trouble. And if you don't have a common set of values in life, you're going to have a lot of trouble. Your values must be aligned. And the biggest one of those is your belief in the importance of your marriage, love each other as parents. Now, for me, personally, love is something that can't be seen and looked at directly. It disappears when you try. It's like trying to see the center of a prison. Try to see it and it's never there. But if you're still, and you're not looking directly, you can catch glimpses of it, and when you do, it's horrible. I see it in simple moments, simple actions. The way Charles looks at her and she makes him laugh. The way they hold each other in their arms as they watch fireworks. And the way that Mary covertly touches him with her hand when they socialize with friends. When I see Mary and Charles together, I'm reminded of a beautiful couple that goes to the local coffee shop where I live. They're in their late 80s and soon will be gone. Their families long gone, children far away. Just them, together, going about their day. Yes, she still reaches for him covertly while reading the paper. He still gazes with pride when she makes him laugh. They still hold each other in their arms when they leave. I see this in Charles. I see this in Mary. I see a future as well-rounded and as bright as I see her today. When I see this, I see love. I see a marriage well on its way.
Thank you. On behalf of Mary and Charles, I'd like to say that they do not enter into this union lightly and feel blessed that they can be married when so many loving, committed couples cannot. They are mindful and aware of this and look forward to a future in which everyone in this country can marry the person they love. Mary and Charles have chosen to write their own vows. Mary.
Poetry.
Charles, I searched a long time for you. I never knew a man like you really existed until we met. You are kind, smart, hilarious, and I love you so very much. I feel very blessed to have you in my life and truly believe that as partners, we can go through anything and come up stronger on the other side. As your wife, I promise to occasionally ask myself, how much fun am I to live with? I promise to treat you with dignity and respect, and to live with acceptance rather than criticism. I promise to put our family first before any outside influences. If we're having problems in our marriage, I promise to always turn toward you and not away from you. I will do my best to make our home a happy, and safe place that our future children will be proud to grow up in. I promise to never stop trying to show you how much I appreciate you. I'll do my best to wake up every day and ask myself, what can I do today to make his life better? I promise to be your soft place to fall, because I know that you will do the same for me. And I promise to love you, laugh with you, and grow with you each and every day for the rest of our lives. Let's grow really, really, really old together. Charles.
Mary, in writing my vows, I find myself somewhat at a loss for words, which may be an absolute first for me. To sum up what I was feeling in just a few short, pithy sentences, and do it justice, seems an impossibly tall order. Letting you know how much stronger and safer, prouder, happier I am just being near you, I can't do in 300 words or less. I promise, though, to spend the rest of our lives trying to demonstrate it in thought, word, and deed. I promise to be there when times are tough, joyful, to protect you and support you, encourage and comfort you, to laugh and cry with you, and never miss an opportunity to tell you how much I love you. I don't know what the future may hold, but I can't wait to face it with you by my side. Thank you for everything you've given me, and thank you for everything to come.
No kissing. Mary, as you hold the hand of the man you love, look into his eyes and say to him, I, Mary Alice Kruger, take you, Charles Melbourne Dunn IV.
I, Mary Alice Kruger, take you, Charles Melbourne Dunn IV.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
Sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
For as long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Charles, as you hold the hand of the woman you love, look into her eyes and say to her, I, Charles Melbourne Dunn IV, take you, Mary Alice Kruger.
I, Charles Melbourne Dunn IV, take you, Mary Alice Kruger,
To be my wife.
be my wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
Have and hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
Better, worse.
For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. For as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow. May we have the rings, please? For thousands of years, lovers have exchanged rings as a token of their vows. These simple bands are not great in value themselves, but instead are made precious by your wearing them. It is worn on the third finger because of an ancient belief that the vein from that finger goes directly to the heart, thus connecting emotions to the physical body. Mary, place this ring on his left hand and repeat after me. I give this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
I give this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
With this ring, I marry you, and I am honored to call you my husband.
With this ring, I marry you, and I am honored to call you my husband.
Charles, place this ring on her left hand and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
With this ring, I marry you, and I am honored to call you my wife. With this ring, I marry you, and am honored to call you my wife. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Deputy Commissioner of Civil Marriages in and for the County of San Diego, I take pleasure in pronouncing you as husband and wife. Charles, kiss your bride.
I butterflies with Dominic and wedding. Let them bring
How you doing, man? I'm good. How are you?